Shiver me timbers. Talk like a pirate day this September. Use coupon code PIRATE14 and save 15% off booty at awesomedrinks.com. Arg.
Blow your nose! Put down your Pepto-Bismol! It's time to do an aromatic bitters blind. I wanted something to be tasting. I'm Derek Schulber. That's Ian Andrews. We totally didn't introduce ourselves in that last episode. Whatever.
People know us.
People forgot by now. It was way too long of an episode.
I don't even know how long that came out to be.
2 hours or something.
Yeah, probably about 2 hour episode.
There's a lot of information packed into that.
I think I can upload up to 2 hours.
Oh, that should be okay then.
Yeah. I've got an hour and some change episodes, so that wasn't probably the longest. This episode, what I wanted to do is cover apparently all the colors. The funny thing is there's so many colors I can't figure out what goes where.
Which is great.
Which is good, right? All the colors and flavors and aromatics of an aromatic bitter. Now, the goal here isn't to find a winner because every one of these is going to have a completely secret recipe.
They have an aromatic. Oh, you have an
I have it in
How come you have both?
Because I was getting to that. I have included...
I jumped to the chase, sorry.
This is very similar to when we did our orange liqueur tasting.
We've got a game, and you lay it down on the ground, and it's got a bunch of conclusions on it, and you jump to them. It's called Jumped Conclusions.
I got that movie.
All right, good.
So, what I did in the orange episode was, remember we included, because we had blue curacao? No! We had a blue curacao, but we had a clear version of it as well. Because the clear mixed in well.
Yes.
But we always had the blues because they had a pair. We needed more than one. Well,
in this case, we know the Peychaud's is red.
Right.
So we needed the Creole, which is also red, so that we wouldn't be able to just say, oh yeah, this is
and the Peychaud is considered an aromatic. So the Creole is probably also in the same play as an aromatic. It's just not the classic. This aromatic's called old-time aromatic. So it's older. It's more of a very classic. That's
Creole.
It's a Creole.
Plain old Creole. Not old-time Creole, just Creole.
No, not old-time Creole. Because there was only one type of Creole.
Old.
Yeah.
It's Creole.
Right. And so most of these are actually labeled aromatics. I left out the Bokers of all the brands because while I think they would still be considered aromatic, they do have a
very bitter flavor profile.
More rough, bitter flavor that may be because of its recipe that they're going for. So I want to try and stick with things that were billed as an aromatic.
So we've got a couple things to
that was sort of like that other thing.
Differentiate. We got a couple Fee Brothers. Mm-hmm. We got the Fee Brothers aromatic and the whiskey barrel aged aromatic.
Right.
And the thing about Fee that's different than the rest of these, as we mentioned in the episode earlier, is they're glycerin based as opposed to alcohol based.
So they're probably going to be more challenged in here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you've got the potent flavor that when I have a taste of Fee or I put Fee into a cocktail, it's not like it just hides and disappears. It does its job.
It does.
And typically, I think its job is more aromatic and even almost bringing a sensation of sweet in some
cases.
Yes. Cherry ones.
Cherry and the peach.
Got all drunk on earlier.
Really good. Yeah.
The peach.
Drunk on a non-alcohol bitter.
So
it's tricky.
But you pulled it off.
I did it. Damn it.
That's true. So the total in brands is Peychaud, one of the oldest bitters in the world. Angostura, right up there in the oldest bitters of the world. Two of the bitters you'll find pretty much everywhere. Regan's is an orange, so that one doesn't count.
Also Fee, you're going to find in a lot of places.
Yep. So that's another oldie but goodie.
Scrappy's a good one.
Right, that's more of an artisanal, higher-end one, which goes along with the Creole from Bergen Houk. And their aromatics. And this is the Fee more expensive line because it's been aged, so it actually takes more time. Wiggle, I don't even carry yet, but I'm planning on it. I'd like to know how it discovers out in here. I want to know where it plays a role and if it, where it comes in and what does
it comes in last and you don't have it at all. You're like, I'm not getting that crap.
But maybe somebody will like it.
Right. Yeah, maybe him.
No.
Maybe
and then the hella aromatic.
Goddamn you then. I don't know what to tell you. You don't know my life.
There we go. You don't know my life.
You don't know me.
What are you, some sort of teenager?
I so know your life.
I can't even. Oh. It's a white girl thing. You wouldn't understand.
No, because I'm pretty black.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to taste these.
White girl. There we go. You were saying?
They're all numbered. We're going to taste them. We're going to make our notes.
No baby tears in this one.
No baby tears.
It's also known as saline.
Baby tears is the saline tincture to take out the bitterness. Watch the previous video if you're interested and you have time.
And you have time.
Basically, saline takes a little bit of bitter out of the bitter so you can get the flavor a little bit more.
Which we don't really care to do.
We don't worry about that.
Because we've already... what we did here is we added in polar seltzer. It could be any type of seltzer. As long as it's calorie, sugar-free, just neutral.
Tasteless, yeah. The nice thing about the seltzer is you get a little bit of...
What else do you do with this stuff?
Seltzer?
Yeah,
you can use it to fill down drinks and stuff.
People drink it.
Yeah.
But
You
people
can
actually
use
just-
it in mixes and stuff.
But do people really just do this?
Yes.
Yeah. People want diets.
I would just drink water.
Perrier.
Perrier.
So that's got nice carbonation.
So the carbonation kind of helps because it gives the aromatic quality to you because it's being.
Preferably, if I had
vaporized
enough
to
of
you.
them, this would be best done in one of these because the
These
flavor's
work.
a little bit.
These are cheap.
Yeah, these will get you the same base property, but if you at home want to do these in a smaller, like 2 or 3 at a time, try using some of these brandy sniffers because it traps the aroma in there, so you can just suck it right into your nose hole and get all your
I'm getting a lot of that.
olfactory receptors just shooting off all
Right, your
over
mouth-
the place. It's like a orgasmic spray of.
It's like a nosegasm.
Yes.
And if you have an allergy, it'll be a lot like a nose orgasm.
Right.
This creamy stuff is going to be flying out when
Really?
you sneeze. And
I'm glad.
I don't know why you didn't see that coming. Man.
I'm
Come
glad
on.
there's a line right here, and he was like, "Oh gosh."
Coming back over the line, we have number 4 here.
Okay, number 4. Number 4.
Smells
4. Does it smell aromatic?
smells aromatic and nutmeg.
I like how that one's like white, and the other ones are they're all completely different flavor. And here's another one. This looks like champagne.
Yep.
No, nosegasm.
I want to guess what it is, but I don't want to guess what it is.
Ah! That's worse. I'm leaving my ears open.
Left your nose open.
You straw on me. You did.
Yep,
You
sorry.
dick.
Didn't
Not
drop
a
dick
big
on
dick.
you.
You're just a little dick.
Oh, it is.
Hey, don't tell everybody that. I'm alive here.
He's our eye candy. Well, women keep going, oh, he's so cute. Yeah, I know you see it.
I see it.
I won't lie.
I see it.
I cut
you
it
know
out
what's the
and
best
put it on my
part?
wall.
It's a good confidence boost. Sometimes,
Nobody
not gonna lie.
ever tells me anything. They're like, hey, that cute guy standing behind next to the bald guy.
I'm only trying to put my fingers on you.
Oh, that's the other thing we got. Are you guys gay?
What do? $20.
That was responses. No, my response was no. Are you? What that
It's
What is that? Is it quinine?
no, it's nutmeggy, isn't it? It's
Yeah. No, you called that one. It's got nutmegs in
yeah.
it.
It makes it's
I gotta bring out my balls.
which we just tasted this one, so I mean, I can't remember which one it is, but it's
This smells more like Christmas, but it does have similar
Yeah.
nutmeg. I would go with nutmeg on that.
almost sweetish, a little bit sweet,
Like her.
not like schmerdeberdeferd, but like sweet.
I don't have my allspice up there someplace. I don't know where it went, but that's also another good basis for comparison is just general allspice. Because there are some other cinnamon.
Yeah,
I
cinnamon,
think that's the other thing I'm getting. Because it's kind of got that
Definitely.
hotter.
like a dry cinnamon.
Yeah. Not like cinnamon sugar. When
Oh, this is-
I remember finding out cinnamon doesn't taste like cinnamon sugar.
When you were a kid.
No, it was actually probably like
When you
4
were
years
an
ago. Yeah. I was like, I love because I like cinnamon graham crackers.
Yeah.
Right? I like cinnamon toast. I like cinnamon toast crunch, but cinnamon does not taste like any of
It
those.
does not. That's
Well, this is a little bit more subtle.
yeah, it's a little more tame.
Vanilla.
Yeah, let's say vanilla on there.
Yeah. It's kind of got the vanilla or a smoother, kind of smoother, not nearly as bitter, but kind of I think it's got more dimensions to it. I just don't know what they are.
Yeah, it's because it's so muted.
Yeah, it's definitely a tamed down vanilla. Maybe it's oak aged. Could be like the fee or something like that. The oak.
This is like
Vanilla.
orangey.
I don't put any orange ones in there. It is orange in color.
Oh,
It's got some nice bubbles.
This is nutmeggy.
There
No,
should
not
be a
orange.
couple of these that you should be able to kill because you were drinking them like
I know, right?
boom, 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 putting them back.
It's a little bit more
Whoa.
bitter than the first
Almost
one.
like a Campari nose to it.
Yeah. Bitter nutmeg.
Like an Angostura bark. Nutmeg. There's definitely nutmeg in here.
Yeah.
A little watery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that one had nutmeg until I tasted that one. That
Okay, this is anise.
Yeah,
Smell
really?
it.
I thought just the redder ones typically are anise. Anise.
Oh, that's that quinine, not quinine, but
Oh, Merlot.
no, not Merlot.
That's a wine.
Yeah,
Malort.
Malort.
Whatever's in here.
Yeah, that's that Malort flavor.
That's what we should have done. We should have snuck some of these in there. Oh my gosh, this is wicked bitter.
Yeah.
This is like a Boker style, like heavy bitter. This would be good in a drink that needs heavy bitters that cut through.
Yes.
Yeah, that is strikingly. It's kind of fantastic if you're.
It is.
If you're. But
I can't remember which one that is.
I don't know, but
we'll find out.
You get a lot of like a more the bark component than a botanical.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Typically in the bitters, you're going to get a botanical and a bark. The bark is your bittering agent. The botanical, like
your
lavenders
flavor,
or flowers or anything like that, are going to give you, or going to give you those other flavors. And
They're
then the
bitter
alcohol.
too.
They're bitter, but
Aloe's very bitter.
yeah, but aloe's bitter. But if you take
I know what this one is.
if you take a coriander or a chamomile, they're not really extremely bitter. But when you mix them with quinine or a bark or a wormwood, something that's a bush, you're going to get a good combination.
I know exactly what that one is.
Cheater.
Dude, it smells like root beer.
Yeah. What did we have that just smelled and tasted like sarsaparilla and root beer?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I know which one that is.
I
too,
do.
then.
Yeah, because I was surprised by it. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, you know.
I'm gonna go with Bergenhoek aromatics.
I'm going
Yeah.
with the Angostura.
Oh, really?
No, I was gonna go with Bergenhoek.
You guys are both wrong. Number 9
So,
has
number
got to
nine
be
is gotta be
Angostura.
Angostura.
Alright, we'll see who's right.
He did drink. He did drink a lot of Angostura.
See, I haven't had Angostura.
And
I just had the
You-
Bergenhoek.
Try this,
so-
Jen, because this is. Oh well, yeah.
No, she can put that down.
Yeah, she can.
Put that laptop down. It's just a live stream.
Okay, and this is number 3.
I'm gonna need some caffeine. This is kind of giving me a little bit of a slowdown on my brain. That's weird. There you go, kids.
This has.
Oh, she's got. So there's the other
Oh,
thing.
that tastes like clove.
Oh, really?
clove, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. See, that's a thing.
You get different things. And
you need
remember,
all
you guys
kinds
have
of
different bitter
olfactories.
palates also.
Right, and different sensory receptors. And
That's the Creole.
That's harsh.
it smells like absinthe.
You do get sarsaparilla too, but I get a lot of clove out of
Yeah.
it.
I don't get the chocolate.
Oh,
Oh,
is that the chocolate?
It's
No,
so
the
bitter.
one's going to be the chocolate, I'm
Should've
guessing.
This
brought
one.
crackers down.
This one. This is the chocolate one. Chocolate in
Oh, yeah.
star anise.
Okay, yep, you're right.
Why is that got chocolate flavor to it? I like that. Not like crazy chocolate like a
But like a dry
bitter.
chocolate, like a baker's
Like a
chocolate.
baker's chocolate. Yeah.
Did you? Those are all equally measured out, or
No.
for the bitters?
Not quite.
They're eyeballed.
They're close. The trick is not all the because I don't have my own bitter drippers dispensers. We try to keep it about level, but some of them you needed 7 drops. Other ones you could do it in 4 because they had bigger drops.
It's a barky bitter.
It smells like it. I like that aroma.
Maybe
though.
a small amount of cinnamon in there. I don't even know. Yeah.
Just from the smell. This tastes like a watered down root beer,
Yeah.
which would probably be that sarsaparilla, right?
Yeah.
Bark. More. It's even got a little sweetness to it. Like, dude, when you compare this number 2, we never did the numbers. Damn it.
It's okay.
How is it okay? Oh, I can write it down. But I'm not gonna remember which ones.
Well, I can say it now at the end.
Oh, but you have them written in order of tasting.
Yeah.
So as long as you do them that way, I can always go back to the film and make sense of it.
Yep. So that was number 3. Wait.
This one.
No, no, sorry. Okay.
I could've
wrote
just
down
messed
3
around.
twice, so I
Okay.
screwed up. Okay.
Someone in chat said, "This much bitter/digestives, they are going to be super regular."
I'm super regular anyway.
But when you compare like this number, oops,
Why don't you spell that?
I'm gonna do it. When you take number 2 and you compare it to 8, it's like night and day.
Yeah.
This has more of a Campari flavor to it.
Yeah.
Smell.
So one's dark and one's light.
A little bit of anisette in there.
Yep, that's got some the black licorice going on.
And this leaves us with number 5, is that correct?
Number 5 looks like a champagne, Supernova.
In the sky.
All right, where else would you put one?
Ooh.
Where else? Is it like the king of beers? It's the champagne of beers.
Oh, what does that taste like?
Bitters.
Oaky, maybe.
Oh, that was clove.
Clove, that's what it is.
I haven't got the taste yet. I could just smell the clove on it.
Heavy clove. I couldn't put my finger on it. I put my nose on it, though. And then you put it in your mouth.
First he ran it. He decided how better to get to his sensory receptors in his nose than to put it in his nose.
I wonder if that's that one that we didn't
clovey.
try. If that's the wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
What you gonna do with that big fat butt? All right. So those were our tasting notes.
Yep.
I don't know that we want to pick a favorite because they're so different.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll give you some keys. This one is crazy ass bitter.
Yeah.
This one tastes like root beer.
So is this one.
Yep, that's true. This one has that chocolate, but I know that's going to be Creole.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's the chocolate. I think that's going to be
Creole?
the Peychaud's.
So the Peychaud's have the chocolate?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a Creole one.
This had like bitter nutmeg and Angostura bark. This had nutmeg. It's a little bit sweet.
Maybe those are all
This is tame and smooth, vanilla-y. So, all right. So the first one we had with nutmeg and sweet.
That's Creole?
No, number 4
Oh, okay, number 4. Oh, like Creole's not that color. Fee Aromatic.
is the Fee Aromatic.
That's the one I thought had heavy nutmeg.
I said it
though.
was sweet, so I was thinking that's...
Yeah, but this one had more nutmeg, which is
So number 6 is the Fee Whiskey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They were side by side.
Yeah, and they're both kind of sweet too. They both have a little bit of sweetness to
But
them.
I thought this was going to be the... Which one did I
number
say had the
7.
vanilla to it? Okay, so I was right. It's
no.
the whiskey.
Yeah, the whiskey had
That
the
makes sense.
So number 7 we said was like a bitter nutmeg Angostura bark, and that is the
aromatic
Scrappy's Aromatic.
Scrappies?
Well,
That had a lot.
Oh, Scrappy's, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Scrappy Aromatic.
This was the Anise bitter, very bitter, barky. It's 8. Wiggle.
Wiggle.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one that rip your face off.
Yeah, so Wiggle is pretty potent.
Holy crap.
That. Number 9 was the Sarsaparilla one that I thought was the Angostura.
Number 9 is Bergenhaug Aromatic.
Oh,
Oh,
called it.
Bullshit.
Jennifer just...
Who was
Jennifer
right?
just...
Who was right?
Apparently I just got pwned. 4. The Aromatic.
Well, that's the only one I had tasted today, and it was very
6
sarsaparilla-y.
is Fee whiskey. Yeah. All right, so then we got...
Wow.
God damn it. 3, which is the Peychaud's.
I hate when Jen drink.
Really? So, I mean...
This was the
Ian
chocolate
was
one.
right.
Yeah.
It has chocolate
Yeah,
in it.
I am. Yeah, you were right. You corrected me on that.
I did? I thought I corrected you the other
2
way.
is bitter barky and cinnamon. That's the Angostura.
Bitter, barky, and cinnamon. That
What?
was the one that you thought had, Isn't that one taste like root beer?
I guess the Bergenhoff takes more like root beer. Huh. Okay.
Okay!
Number 1, we had the Creole,
I had that
which was
backwards.
anise and Campari, and
Yeah.
number 5 is the Clove, which is the Hella Bitters. So I was surprised.
That clove one I can see. The Hella Bitters,
Yeah.
that makes sense to me because Hella Bitters always comes off as clove.
Okay.
Like-
Yeah, when we tasted that today, it was
Yeah,
very clovey.
I like Hella Bitters. I like cloves. I'm a big fan. Like that was the only thing I ever smoked in college was cloves every now and then. They were because it's the only thing when it dissipates, it smells nice.
Right.
Cigarettes just smell like you just
That
ate a
and,
trash can.
the ones that smelled like Cocoa Puffs, what were the backwood cigars? Those were always cool.
That is true.
So what's interesting is we kind of tell the fees were the sweet ones.
Yeah.
It kind of made sense.
Yeah.
You get a little sweetness because of the glycerin.
Yeah, the glycerin's going to get that sweet draw. And this one had the vanilla, probably because it pulls it out of the oak. A better product, but at the same time, this is a little bit more mild.
Yes.
Like it was definitely toned down,
was.
which was what happens typically when you
Sure,
put
right.
something in a barrel.
Yeah.
It smooths it out, tones it down, makes it a little bit more rich.
It'd make it a sense, is what
I
you're saying.
did not know that Wiggle was going to be that drastically. Wow!
That was
it's gonna
potent.
rip your head off.
It did. It does.
Which
it
is
will.
pretty cool. It did. It does. It will. And then this one was also on the clovey,
Bittery,
or was it
barky
the-
side.
Yeah. So the aromatics traditionally, I think, have more of that bark play. Not all of these follow those rules. I like the difference
Less
between
rules,
these
yeah.
because if you have a cocktail that needs clove-like flavors, boom, you
Yeah.
bring in the Hella Bitters.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something that's got a little bit more cinnamon heavy or nutmeg heavy in those directions,
Maybe you're gonna go with the
You could fall on that side.
aromatic or
Right.
the
like
There's-
if you're
there's
doing a
few.
punch that's going to be like Caribbean style punch with a lot of nutmeg, allspice, those type of flavors, dark rums, light rums.
Yeah.
Those ones might blend
Play
right
really
in
well.
and bring out that. These are your Sazeracs for Creole. Anything that you want that
The
licorice.
sarsaparilla kind of flavors. With
I'm
I'd
a
go
big-
with the Bergen Hawk, I guess.
I didn't. Yeah, and I never
Bergen
really.
Hawk, what is it?
So
Bergen Hawk, yeah.
probably Hauk.
Hawk.
German.
Hawk.
That's German.
Yeah.
So you like the
Hilarious.
German one because of the sarsaparilla and the clove,
I do, yeah. I like that.
and you thought it was Angostura.
I did. I thought it was Angostura because
Because you drank so much of that Angostura.
You know what? Maybe I numbed my taste buds to it. That's why it's not tasted so much more dulled down by the time I got to it.
Maybe you're just dulled down.
Maybe I'm dull, period. I don't know.
Maybe you should just believe me.
Apparently, I'm annoying.
He's still. Are you hung up on that one guy who left that one comment 4 weeks ago?
I only get hung up on it because it was fun.
He did end up responding back. And then everybody else goes right into it. Like,
He responded back to you finally?
Yeah.
like once.
Yeah,
He's probably like, I don't know, every time I respond, I get 10 more comments, so maybe I don't want to do that anymore.
It's engagement.
Anyway. Question of the day.
Question of the day.
What herbs do you use in your cocktails? What herb?
What is your favorite cocktail herb?
I've had cocktails with rosemary in them before, out of bars before.
Mint.
Have you?
Rosemary, and it was like a gin and tonic type with rosemary.
Yes, continue.
I know what you're doing. I've had stuff with mint's very popular as a herb. Basil actually is really good. A strawberry basil.
Basil is not my favorite because I don't know why.
I don't
Sage
know.
also.
We
For
had
cocktails, I like it in food.
My boss Dan, who's here,
You remember Dan? Bloody Mary contest. Look it up.
Look it up, Bloody Mary contest. He had a couple cool basil drinks because he was growing a bunch of basil in his garden. And he came up with a couple.
I've had a
really
couple.
great basil.
They're just
drinks.
very herbal.
Yeah.
Like they comes right through. It's like
It depends how you make them. I mean, it
Make a basil
wasn't
simple
all,
syrup.
It wasn't all up in your face. The basil that he made. I'll have to ask him what the recipe was.
basil simple syrup or maybe a basil tincture that you could drip in there. Like one of those little bottles.
Basil tears instead of baby tears.
I should probably do that. Make a bunch of tinctures and then I can blend them together and make my own bitters that way.
Yeah, why not?
There's no good reason.
All right. So,
All right.
What's going on with the U.S. Bartenders Guild?
So you should join too.
I should. I do live in New Hampshire.
And it's $100 a year.
I'm like,
Oh, that's way too rich for his blood.
It's
I'm
$100
like,
a
I
year.
think I'll just buy a cheap commuter car.
I'm on here. No, so what I want to do is start up the USBG in New Hampshire. So if you want to be part of the Bartenders Guild and you're in the New Hampshire area, what you need to do is send me an email.
Are you going to be the presidente?
I have no idea what. I think you have to vote for that.
Oh, okay,
Well, there's me and another
They
guy.
count me in.
So me and a bartender from the New Hampshire area up in
trying to
the
get this
Concord
going.
area. Well, I asked the USBG, "Where's your New Hampshire chapter?" Like, we don't have one. Why don't you create one? And I was like, "That's not going to work. I don't know about that." And then another bartender, within the same, say, 2-month period, sent him a message saying, "Hey, why isn't there a chapter in New Hampshire?" So they're like, "Hey, talk to this guy." And they sent it to me. It's like, he asked us a question. Collaboration!
Oh, that's nice.
So,
hook
yeah,
you
so
guys up together. That's
we're
good.
trying to get, I think we need 50 petition. We need 50 names and then at least 40 people to commit on the $100 a year to found the chapter.
Okay.
So if you're in New Hampshire and you want to belong to this chapter, you can go out to usbg.org. You can read a little bit about it. But basically, it's kind of like it's a guild. It's a meetup group funded by the USBG. So you can do events. You can take more part into what comes to New Hampshire from an alcohol standpoint.
That's interesting.
Bring in events.
How long is your commitment, though? If you say $100 for this year,
it's
do
a
you
year.
have to do it next year, too?
No. You have a yearly
Thing.
thing.
So the first year, the goal would probably be to raise membership.
Exactly. If I just need to have that commitment, and once you do that, then they go, oh, okay, there's actually a chapter of
There's a base.
seriousness that can exist.
And you know what? There's enough bars in New Hampshire. I mean, Nashville has
Yeah.
a decent enough bar crowd. Manchester's got a bar crowd. Portsmouth has a bar
Portsmouth,
crowd.
yeah.
And you don't have to be a bartender. I'm not a bartender.
Yeah, I'm not a bartender.
If you're a cocktail
Disclaimer.
enthusiast,
I play one on
right?
TV.
That's I play on YouTube.
I guarded them at bars before, though.
There you go.
Bartender.
So
Not there.
Yeah.
if you're in New Hampshire and you're an
just walk around with
enthusiast, you don't have to be a bartender or have
I've done that before, too.
done that. What do you do?
Walk around with you at bars.
Oh, yeah. So if you want into that, send me an email, dshomer@everydaydrinkers.com, or comment, and then I can get your email or something. Just hook up so we can write your name down, and then you can give us money later or whatever, however that part works. I just need to get first phase. And then I'm going to talk about the fan month thing next episode because it's getting long.
Yeah, that happens.
It does a lot. So I think we asked questions of the day. If
did.
not, question today: how do you get rid of the hiccups? That's it. Bitters, aromatic. Go select one that fits your mood, cocktail, or buy them all. Okay, that could be an expensive investment, so start slow.
Yeah, ask him. He's already bought them all.
And you can get them at awesomedrinks.com.
Yes, you can.
Or wherever fine bitters are sold.
Like awesomedrinks.com.
It's pretty much. What are you doing?
I'm saving the ducks.
It's biodegradable.
It's plastic. It's not biodegradable.
No, it is. Does it have a diamond on it? Come on, didn't you learn this in school? You're in Maine.
It means it's recyclable, not biodegradable.
No, it means that when the sun hits it, it'll crack, which means they won't choke themselves.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about it no matter what.
Yo, that was an orange. He would have done the same thing, and then he would eat in the insides. Luckily he won't eat the plastic, but he will be regular.
Oh, there's a diamond on there.
Is there? See, there you go. That's one of the ones I'm talking about. He's eating the diamond. EverydayDrinks.com. What do you shot to drink bitter?
These are just out here, so we have them smaller than other things.
Ready?